All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be going over a should you summon for the new Gamma 2 and Ultimate Gohan banners. So these are going to be the new Dual Dokkan Fest for the New Year's celebration, kind of kicking off the start of 2026, right? They do drop a little bit earlier, right? They're dropping around 8 p.m. Eastern time on the 28th. As opposed to midnight on the 29th, so a few hours earlier, which is good, right? Earlier releases are typically better for a lot of people. Don't have to stay up as late, or don't have to wait till the next morning for myself. So being able to do it that night is going to be very good. But that's my own personal thing, is that I will be summoning, right? I do the content creation, I do all that stuff now. So summoning on every banner is kind of par for the course. But this video is going to be more so for those of you who either might be free to play or you're kind of indecisive on whether or not you should summon for these characters, right? We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about the banners. We're going to talk about some potential EZAs that we could see, and then kind of just go on and see if this is a good fit for you to summon or if it is a better choice for you to skip. Now, I'll lead this video off with saying that ultimately, in the end, the decision is yours, right? Whether or not you decide you want to summon, you love the characters, you really like the banner, you know, you can't help yourself, or for whatever reason, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you no, don't summon, or yes, do summon, but I will give you my advice on whether or not I think you should or not, right? So we'll leave it there. Let's go ahead and let's jump in. Let's keep this going. So the banners. So these are the banner assets that we did see. As you can kind of tell here, right, we do have the boys, the big boys, front and center. So Gamma 2 is also a tag unit with Power Awaken Piccolo, while Ultimate Gohan is a tag character with Gamma 1. So all four characters are represented in these two separate banners. So basically what we're looking at here is on Gamma 2's banner. Let's see, we've got the LR Ultimate Gohan, we've got Gamma 1, we've got the Golden Week, the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and then the Majin Buu. So just looking at his banner here, from what we can see, right, there will be a couple extra characters on here from like maybe older Golden Weeks, or maybe another New Year's character, right? But from what we can tell here, there's nothing that really stands out as like a must-have style unit. Now, one of the things I will say is that there was a slot in the ID table in the data download pointing towards a couple of LR EZAs. Now, if we go on past trends to, you know, characters EZAing in certain time slots, this lines up perfectly for the Ultimate Gohan as well as this Power Awaken Piccolo to get their EZAs during this celebration, right? If we look back, you know, this is last year's banners, so the Hirudegan and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. On their banners, you did have Kid Buu and the Super Saiyan 3 physical Goku, who did actually get their EZA that year, or I guess this year, technically, right? The beginning of this year. So that does fit for them lining up for our guys here to actually get their EZAs, right? So looking forward to them. I think they're going to be very, very good. I'm very much looking forward to what they can do. You know, Ultimate Gohan was kind of iffy when he first came out, but Power Awaken Piccolo was such a dominant force, man, that it's going to be so cool to have their EZAs. Now, one of the other things I am hoping is, because we do see Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 on the banners here, is that I hope they get their EZAs as well. I think they'd be very good, very fun. And just overall synergistic for, you know, these whole group of characters here to just be able to run together and then just like be just an incredibly fun team, honestly. Looking at the new characters themselves here, I do think they're going to be pretty good just from looking at what I can see on paper. Obviously, I have not gotten a chance to use them yet because they are not available to me yet. But once we do, I will reserve all full judgment until I'm able to actually use both of these characters, right? Run through a few events, see how well they perform, even at 55%. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think they're gonna be very fun. I think they're gonna be very cool. One of the other things about this banners too is that it will have a pity system similar to Anniversary, similar to GDC, like those bigger celebrations, where you collect 300 of the pity coins as opposed to 200, but you can use them interchangeably between the two banners, right? So you could spend all your time summoning on one banner, summoning, like going for the character that you really like, and then using those coins to go towards picking up the other character that you might not have. So that is a cool little thing that they're doing here, right? You don't have to do 200 coins for a pity on one, 200 coins for a pity on another. You can just summon for one and then focus on that and then just pick the other one up with coins. So that is always a choice. So yeah, like I said, these characters are gonna be very good. The EZAs for these guys, I think, are gonna be very, very cool to see. Now, obviously these are not 100% confirmed yet, but just with the way that the banners are lining up, you know, the characters that are on there, the timing of everything, you know, the headliners, really, like, this is a no-brainer selection here for these guys to get their EZA. And again, like I said, Piccolo was crazy good. I think he was #1 for like a long time, just because of how defensive and how much of like a great overall character he just was. So getting him back into the fold is gonna be very good. Hopefully they can undo some of the mistakes that they made with this Ultimate Gohan. Overall, I thought he was okay, but he definitely did have some holes that I hope that they can fix. Just make him a little bit better, you know, be a lot more fun. The Gammas, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 would run together, were incredibly good, especially Gamma 1. Very, very defensive, an excellent slot 1. Gamma 2 was an excellent slot 2, just to run alongside him. And dude, they were so much fun to just use. So I'm hoping that they do EZA. It would be nice to run them again, run them alongside these new characters. But overall, honestly, just looking at like what we have available here on the banner, how close we are to Anniversary, I don't think I can in good conscience say that you should summon on these banners. I think you should skip them. I think you should continue to save your stones, because this is the last big celebration, the last actual real celebration before Anniversary, right? Anniversary is set to kick off January 28th. So, or at least around then. That's usually when it happens. So, it's not a lot of time from now, man. It's just a little over a month, a couple days over a month until the Anniversary officially kicks off. So save your stones, skip these guys. They will be back during Golden Week, right? That's typically when we see the New Year's characters return in Golden Week, which is honestly fine, because you go through Anniversary, which is the end of January through February. Then you go through all of February into early March. You've got Saiyan Day coming up in March, and then you roll into basically April, and you've got Golden Week coming up in April, man. So it goes so quick. Dude, time's gonna fly. You're not even gonna probably even touch these characters, you know, the first time that, or after the Anniversary characters come out during that period of time. So honestly, waiting until Golden Week to pick these guys up, either with coins or, you know, summon on the Golden Week banners, I think is probably a better choice overall, in my opinion. But again, at the end of the day, this is entirely your choice. You guys are free to do whatever you want, right? No, I can't stop you. But in my personal opinion, for anybody who is a free-to-play player or someone who is really budgeting their stones to try to get the best bang for your buck out of the Anniversary, which is going to have much better characters, probably much better value, you know, some sort of, maybe some power creep that those characters are going to be much more built for. And usually they run very well throughout the entire year. So I don't know, man. I think personally, holding off on the New Year's characters and going for the Anniversary characters as your main objective is the best choice that you can make. But again, if these are your favorite characters, if you like the combination, if you really want to have these guys so you can run them alongside these guys when they EZA, or if these guys potentially EZA, to have that team, I can't say I blame you, because I think this is a super cool and super fun like combination of characters to have. Opens up a lot of categories. They're just very cool. Their animations look great, like all that stuff. So I can't blame you if you decide to summon. However, I will recommend that you do not But what do I know? That's just what I'm here for, right? I'm here to help you, you know, take it or leave it. At the end of the day, it's your choice. But I do hope that whoever does end up summoning on this banner does pull the units, does have a lot of crazy good luck, and they are able to save some of their hard-earned stones for the anniversary. If you guys did stick around in this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the new characters coming up for New Year's and their banners, and if you guys plan on summoning. Let me know down below in the comments what your plans are, how many stones you currently have, and if you're on a budget, how many do you plan on spending on these banners if you are going to summon to save enough for anniversary. Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.